Nobody indeed. What is good? Welcome into Driving the Line. My name is Alan Bell. We got a fantastic show lined up for you today on this Sunday, May 17th. There we go. Hope everybody's doing good, man. Good to see everybody. Adam, good morning. Good morning, big dog. How we doing, man? Good to see you. Matty boy. Hey, gang, let's have a day. Let's have a day indeed. Liddy, good morning, buddy. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing great. Big Hef, who wins the PGA today? Great question. We got some golf. Today's an interesting day in sports, man. Japan. Let's go. Hey, first off, so good to see you, man. Second off, how did yesterday go? How's mom doing? How'd the crawfish go? I went and got crawfish yesterday too, man, in honor of you. It was great. Cyclone, good morning, Cruz. Ready for a good Sunday? Who's ready for it? Indeed. Let's do it. Lambo, morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, Lambo. All right, say hello in the chat. I'm going to jump into it because we got a lot to get to, but I promise I'll get to you. Now, how did we do yesterday? 1-3. Look at this. All right, Georgia Tech. They rolled. They won. North Carolina lost. So on that one. Arkansas gets the win. Texas gets the win. -120. We get that one. Florida State loses. West Virginia won. Oh, we had plugged it on West Virginia. We had them there. And then the Blue Jays and the Tigers. That went to extra innings and didn't get close. Hit the over. It was 2-1. Brad, he pushed on Austin Sporting KC over 3. It landed at 3. So there we go. Now, my man Japan. All right. So, tough one yesterday, but I want you to read the bottom here. Tough day at the office, but we don't run from that. We'll be back. Let's go, buddy. I love it, man. Hey, nice call of Duho Choi on the money line there. Hey, tough one, buddy. I'm fighting the same battle with you, man. I went 1-3 yesterday, so we're going to all bounce back together today. Let's do it, man. So good to see everybody. All right, joining the crew, $5 a month. Look, your support, number one, everyone that's a crew member, I literally would give you a hug right now. You keep this place up. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for renewing your subscriptions here. If you'd like to be a part of that and help join or help support the Driving the Line community here, $5 a month. We'll make you the 5 back. Don't worry. Scan that QR code right there. We'll get you all set up. Also, the Believe Network, BLEAV.com. Go check them out. Lots of great shows. They believe in us. We believe in them. BLEAV.com. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and leave a 5-star review, even if the 5-star review says, hey, you went 1-3 last night, dummy. We'll take it. All right. Let's jump into the show for today. It's an interesting day in sports. We got a game 7. Let's go. All right, my man OG said, what up, AB? Let's close out this weekend right. Let's go, White Sox. Let's go. OG, so good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing great, man. All right. Tracy, morning, crew. Morning, Tracy. So good to see you. How you doing? Hope you're doing great. All right. Let's walk through this. Okay. Number one, Rue 215. Yo, what up, y'all? Hey, what's up, big dog? Good to see you. Hope you're doing great. Oh, it's good to see you. Yeah. We need some bangers today, AB. Hey, 100%, and let's jump into it because I think we got some. All right, number one, Game 7, James Harden, threes. There's no chance I'm not betting it. Now, this number has moved and moved and moved. We hit it last game, got it the game before. Look, James Harden is going to shoot threes. We need to get 3 of them. That's the key. He's been right at like 7. He had 9 up the other night. I don't know if we're getting 9, but still. James Harden over 2.5 threes at plus 105. Yeah, I'm with it, man. Liddy, where's my hug, AB? Hey, I'll fly out to Los Angeles right now. What is that? B&A to LAX. Kirk. Hey, Kirk, good to see you, buddy. Tobias Harris over 16.5 points, minus 105. There we go. Oh, Tobias. Vol for life right there. Love some Tobias Harris. All right. So, James Harden over 2.5 threes. Now, next. Okay? We'll talk about all these games. The Pistons are 4.5-point favorites today in a Game 7 at home. Well, I don't mind the 4.5, but I don't know if I'm rolling with it either. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Pistons on the money line, and I'm going to pair it with the Thunder tomorrow. Thunder to play in the Spurs, Game 1, Thunder at home. Now, the Spurs, the only team that's figured out Oklahoma City this year. But that said, in a Game 1 at home, and the Thunder got a little rest. Yeah, I'm going to roll it. So I'm going to take the Pistons on the money line today. I'm going to take the spread out of it, and I'm going to pair that with the Thunder tomorrow in Game 1 plus 115. Now, we'll talk about this game too. We'll go through player props, all that. But if anybody's looking at it saying, hey, I don't know if I'm doing that, I might just get down on the game today. I feel you. 4.5 though, man. It's tough. Blade, we could do Harden 2 threes and Pistons money line. You know what, Blade? I think you just figured out a better bet than me. To be honest with you, yeah, I'm in. I'll play that as soon as this show ends. I'm in. All right, so Harden 2 threes and Pistons money line at plus 130. All right, you know what? I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna play this one, and then and obviously, I mean, I've already played it, but the Pistons and the Thunder, I'm gonna go ahead and set up for tomorrow. So if we get the Pistons money line, we then get the Thunder money line tomorrow night at plus 115. So, Blade, I like the way you're looking. Alonzo, good to see you, big dog. Pistons Cavs over 50.5 first quarter. I like that, man. Liddy flying to Burbank. All right, I can do that. No LAX. Cyclone, I agree with Pistons going to roll with the Cubbies to take down the White Sox today. There you go. Big Tony, good morning, crew. Coming in late. Tony, good to see you, buddy. All right. Royals and the Cardinals, both teams scored 3+ runs, minus 130. We have great hitting weather today. I don't know if I want the over of like 9.5, but I do want both of these teams to score runs. So I think we're going to get there. All right, then give me the Yankees and the Mets over 8.5, minus 115. Again, we have great hitting conditions there. I think we're going to see a nice day of hitting. We got to get both teams going, though. That's the thing. We've got to get these teams going and going early, man. We've seen the last 2 days of Major League Baseball runs have been kind of tough. All right, so those are 4 for today. All right, now draw a line and these next 2. College baseball. These are futures. I'm going to go ahead and put them in now. UCLA to win the College World Series at plus 600, and I'm going to take Georgia Tech to win the College World Series at plus 600. Now, doesn't mean that I think that these 2 teams are the only 2 that can win a national championship. Heavens no. This is going to be an awesome, awesome college baseball postseason, man. We've got we have conference tournaments this week, all right? And then we have regionals. And then we have super regionals, and then we have the College World Series. So the way that it works, regionals, you'll have 64 teams. We'll have brackets come out a week from today, Selection Sunday. Think of it just like college basketball, man. 64 teams, you've got a bracket. But the regionals, you know, they're best. They're 4 teams in a regional, and then, you know, the winner of that, double elimination, et cetera. But we'll go over all that anyways. But UCLA and Georgia Tech, I think they're the 2 best teams in the country. Now, obviously, only one team can win the national championship. But that said, though, I'm going to go ahead and put it in on UCLA. I'm going to go ahead and put it in on Georgia Tech. The meaning that if we get either UCLA or Georgia Tech to win the national championship, it's a 5-1 payout because you're going to lose the unit on, let's say UCLA wins the national championship. You're going to lose the unit on Georgia Tech, obviously. So just knock that down to plus 500. Still, we're in a good spot with both of these teams. And not that these are the only futures that we're going to play. Trust me, heavens no, we're not. But I want to get these 2 in right now because, honestly, these are the 2 best teams in the country. North Carolina, Mississippi State, Texas, there's Auburn, Georgia. Keep going down the list. There are so many good teams that can win a national championship. So we'll talk about it, but once we get the brackets and we'll start betting on regionals, we'll start betting on all those. But, yep, there we go. So those are the 6 right there. Kevin, big man AB, happy Sunday. Big issue today. Wearing shorts for the first time this season and blinded by my white legs. All right, so I'll say this. All right, Kevin, first off, it's so good to see you, all right? Second up, dude, I'm going through the same thing, all right? And the tough part is this. All you can do is just go out and eat it. You know you're going to be pale white. Every day we get better. We get a little more tan. I'm with you. Oh, that's funny, man. Yeah. I was going through the same thing. I was out in the yard and I was working and I was like, man, I need to take my shirt off, because it's just sun, right? Like I need to get it. But you don't want to do it that first time because you're so white. Yes. I know exactly the feeling. Dude, you have to go out, have the mindset, all right, that we're all laughing collectively together because I'm doing the exact same thing and I'm sure there's other folks doing it too. Oh, that's funny, man. I love it, dude. Yeah, Adam said it's going to be 90 in Ohio today. Yeah, it's going to be hot, man. We're going to have sun out. All right, let's talk about it. For sure. Yeah. That's funny that you brought that up. I was literally going through the same thing in my head. Like, oh man, my neighbors are going to hate me. All right. All right, game 7 tonight. Here we go. Let me get the banner up here with the picks. All right. Cavs and the Pistons. Game 7 in Detroit. Pistons, a 4.5-point favorite, total of 206.5. Okay. So let's pause on just this game first. We'll go through player props in a second. This series has been all over the place. I feel like the Pistons came into it unbeatable. And then the Cavs figured it out. And then the Cavs really figured it out. And we were thinking, oh, it's over. The Pistons are done. Well, Pistons win game 6 on the road. Now you get game 7 at home. Little Caesars Arena is going to be on fire. Tickets as low as $195 if you're looking to get in the door. Although I got a feel it's probably sold out. Now, Jeff, morning, AB and crew. Good morning, big dog. Half said, sun's out, guns out. Yes. I love it. Good to see you. Both of you. Jeff, how we doing, buddy? All right. So, look, who do you think just wins this game? Take the spread, take everything out of it. Who do you think just wins? I'm going with the Pistons. But it feels like every time that, that there's like a cornerstone moment where you're like, all right, I'm planting the flag. You know what I mean? The series just flips. But I'm going to go with the Pistons. Now, 4.5. That's just enough. It feels like the Pistons win by 3, doesn't it? That spread scares me. What do you think? What do you think of the total? 106.5. So 104, 103 gets you the over. It does not take much. Kirk, Donovan Mitchell, and Cade Cunningham both to score 25 plus points, plus 145. Not overthinking it, AB. You know what? That's a great look. Honestly, if there were ever a game to just bet on your stars, it's a game 7. Let's talk about player props. That's a good transition here. So Cade Cunningham, 26.5 points over under. He's averaging 24.8 this year. Donovan Mitchell, 25.5 points. He's averaging 27.5. James Harden, 19.5. Tobias Harris, 16.5. Evan Mobley, 15.5. Jalen Duren, 11.5. Dennis Jenkins, 11.5. Jarrett Allen, 11.5. So if you're looking at Cade Cunningham, Donovan Mitchell, if you're looking at their averages here, Cade Cunningham, right at 25 points a game. You're going to have to get 27 here. Donovan Mitchell, averaging 27.5 points per game. You got to get to 26. So it makes sense. These numbers aren't, super unattainable. I think the big thing comes down to it is go back to the total. Do you think that this game is going to be way over? Probably pretty close to 207 or way under? Because if you're feeling an under game, points might not be your deal. You know what I mean? Marshall, ABC ran a Cavs Knicks promo yesterday. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Knicks go to the finals. Those fries and Cavs with. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, like this game is going to be on fire. On fire. Oh, my goodness. I know. And I don't want to fade the Cavs. You know what I mean? All right, let's take a look at threes here. Donovan Mitchell, 2.5 minus 137. James Harden, 2.5 plus 106. All right, again, there's no way you're going to give me a game 7 and James Harden threes at plus money. Yeah, I'm doing it. You know he's going to fire him. Max Strus, 2.5. Cade Cunningham, 2.5. Duncan Robinson, 2.5. Jenkins, 1.5. Merrill, 1.5. So look, if you want to bet threes, again, I'm not saying that these are two of the most prolific 3-point shooting teams of all time, but 3 gets you home, baby. 2 gets you home in a couple spots. So what do you think? Where do you go? Yeah, this is going to be a heck of a game tonight, man, or today. Adam, I would play Max Strus over 2.5. There we go. Alonzo, I like the overall game. There we go. Bobby, give me Duncan. There we go. All right. I like it. Yeah, man. Like, keep dropping those in, too. Blade, we need to bet Harden attempts. Yes. Yes. You know he's going to fire him. James Harden's running his own program tonight. Or today. I'm sorry. All right. Okay. That's the NBA. That's going to be awesome, man. I can't wait. All right. Home runs, man. We got to hit a home run today. Let's go. All right. Well, we got a problem. The slides didn't load. Uh-oh. All right. Let me see if the other ones did. I hope so. All right. We'll have to get back on home runs. Give me just a second here. I don't know why they didn't load, but we got a problem. All right. Jose Altuve. We'll go to hot batter matchups. RotoWire. Give them some love there. 7 home runs historically against Nathan Eovaldi, hitting .381. If you're looking for player props, here you go. Jose Ramirez, 3 home runs. Historically on Brady Singer, hitting .414. Paul Goldschmidt, 2 home runs off Freddie Peralta. Dalton Varsho of the Blue Jays, he has 2 home runs off Jack Flaherty. Christian Walker, 2 home runs off Nathan Eovaldi, showing up a lot already. Jack Peterson has 2. Brandon Lowe has a home run. Cody Bellinger has a home run. Jazz Chisholm has a home run. Yordan Alvarez, who hit one yesterday, by the way. Yeah, of course. The second that we didn't do it, Yordan hit a home run. We knew it was going to happen. All right. Razzball, give them some love as well, man. Razzball.com. If you're looking for player props, the last 7 days, these are your top 10 hitters. All right. Bryce Harper went yard yesterday. Kyle Schwarber did not. Schwarber got 6 home runs his last 6 games. Dalen Lyle, 4 home runs his last 6. JJ Bleday, 2 home runs his last 6. And Angel Martinez, 3 in his last 5. Randy Arozarena, 1 home run in his last 7 games. Nick Kurtz, 3 home runs in his last 6 games. Max Muncy, 3 home runs in his last 6 games. Drake Baldwin, 4 in his last 6. Cedric Mullins, 1 in his last 6. Jordan Walker, 3 in his last 6. All right, there we go. You like Bellinger today? Yeah, I'm with you, man. Man, I'm upset. I've got to find a way to get these home runs. It's going to be tough. I don't know if it's going to load now. That really drives me crazy. All right. Well, what are you going to do? Oh, what are you going to do? All right. Now I'm worried that the other slides didn't load correctly. All right. Marlins and the Rays, total of 7 here. Trop, you don't have to worry about weather. Rays minus 163 on the money line here. Anybody feel Yuri Perez? Look, we've had runs in this series. We have had runs in this series, no doubt. Excellent pitching matchup, but they've been hitting the ball. Phillies and the Pirates. All right, total of 7. Pirates minus 143 on the money line. Zach Wheeler and Paul Skeens. All right, 9 miles an hour blowing out to left center, 78 degrees, 64% humidity. Look, I'm going to find a way to get you home runs. If I have to create a second video after the show, I'll do it and release it. Apologies on that. Come on, Google. You can't lay off 10,000 people and not work. They drive me crazy with these layoffs. I don't like that. All right. That's another conversation. All right. Total of 7, man. You've got Wheeler and Skeens. Anybody going no run first inning? Probably going to be expensive. Red Sox, the Braves, total of 8.5. We have not had runs here. Truist Park, wind blowing right to left. I'll pull this full screen. I know it's tough to see. 85 degrees, 55% humidity. So you've got a pretty decent hitting day in Atlanta. I just don't know what you're going to get with these two teams, man. This is not hitting the ball. Orioles and Nationals. All right, so we saw the Nationals go off. Total of 10. Brandon Young, Miles Mikolas on the mound. Wind blowing left to right. 6 miles an hour. 84 degrees. 48% humidity. You've had a ton of runs here. I would expect it to do the same. Sid, Judge goes yard today. Look, hey, I'll tell you what. I know how to figure it out. I know how to figure it out right now because I'm right there with you on Aaron Judge. Hold up. I'm glad you just said that. We're going to outsmart Google right now. Bet we could do it. Sorry. I know that's not the most entertaining television of all time. Bam! I'm right there with you on Aaron Judge. There we go. So sorry, we don't have a graphic for it. Aaron Judge plus 230, Jose Ramirez plus 390, Jordan Walker plus 430, Brandon Lowe plus 450, Christian Walker plus 450. There we go. They can't stop us. We're still going to get that in. I'll still create the video, though, because we need the graphic and all that. But still, we ain't playing with them. All right, Reds of the Guardians. So Jose Ramirez right here, man. I think you're in a good spot. Like we said, what's his home run sitting at? 390? Good look, man. Reds of the Guard. I think you're going to get runs here. Brady Singer, Gavin Williams, total of 8.5. Guardians minus 170 on the money line. Progressive, 7 miles an hour, blowing out to right center, 77 degrees, 69% humidity. Man, it's going to be hot. It's going to be warm. It's going to be nice. Now, Brady Singer, Gavin Williams, good pitchers, man. Not anything against them. But you have excellent hitting conditions today. Solid ones, man. Right-handed pull hitters, miss your day. Blue Jays and the Tigers, total of 7.5. Blue Jays minus 130 on the money line. Kevin Gassman, Jack Flaherty on the mound. Wind blowing in, 8 miles an hour, 66 degrees, 73% humidity. I gave him a shot yesterday. They had excellent hitting conditions, and it was what, 2-1? Not been having runs whatsoever. All right, Yankees and the Mets, total of 8.5. Mets minus 115 or 114. Elmer Rodriguez, Freddie Peralta. So we're on the over here. Yeah. OG said, where the White Sox masters, don't sleep on them. Agreed. You're right. You're 100% right. Them boys putting up runs. Man, they got some hitters, too. All right, so Citi Field here. 9 miles an hour blowing out to right center. 83 degrees, 42% humidity. Aaron Judge on Sundays, dude's a monster. I know we had him yesterday for a home run. Didn't get there, but I think we're going to get runs in this game from both teams. This is also another game. I wouldn't mind if you looked at like both teams to score 3+ runs. We're doing the same thing at Kansas City and St. Louis. We'll talk about that here in a second, but I think you get runs for sure. Ian, Montgomery and Vargas are fire. Yeah. Tony, bet against Flaherty, first 5 minus half a run. One the last 3 times he's pitched. Beautiful, man. You talk about Flaherty for the Tigers. Good look. Cubs of the White Sox. All right, so we just talked about them. Total of 8.5. Cubs minus 136 on the money line. Colin Ray, Eric Fetty on the mound. All right, so take a look here. 17 miles an hour blowing in Chicago, where they don't play with weather. Do not play. But both of these teams can absolutely mash. Both of them. 78 degrees, 58% humidity. The big thing is that wind is very real. Very real. But wind is wind. If you're barreling up, I mean, you might not get home runs. You can get a lot of base hits, though. I bet you get, pitchers are going to be nasty today, too. That wind's going to help with movement so much. This game is tough. This is a tough one because I don't know what to do with that wind because that is very real. We'll see, though. They both hit. All right, Rangers and the Astros, total of 8. Rangers minus 120, Nathan Eovaldi. Peter Lambert. Don't have to worry about weather in this one. Be nice if he had 17 miles an hour blowing out to the Gulf Coast. We'll take that. Jose Altuve has like 7 home runs, but I don't know if he got him in the lineup. Yeah, so anyways, look. I can't trust him to get runs, man. It just scares me. Brewers and the Twins, total of 7.5. Yeah, Altuve got hurt. Yeah. Yeah, it stinks because, dude, he had a great matchup for today, too. Brewers and the Twins, total of 7.5. Robert Gasser, Bailey Ober. All right, 17 miles an hour and raining. I don't know what the rain situation is going to be at first pitch. That's at 2:10 Eastern, 1:10 Central. Yeah, Mark, 80s actor Peter Lambert, 100%. 100%. Peter Lambert is the most 80s sitcom dad name of all time. Spot on with that. Yeah, so look, I don't know what you're going to get here. Again, the weather's We'll see. All right, Royals and the Cardinals. Great game. 18 miles an hour blowing out to left center. I'll take it. 85 degrees, 54% humidity. All right. Total of 9. Steve Kolek on the mound and Andre Palante. So I don't know if I want to go. Well, I'll say it. I didn't bet both of these teams like on the over. We took them both teams to score 3+ runs. I like there. I just don't know how many runs you're going to get. You know what I mean? Like this is everything that you would want in terms of, weather. And again, not that weather is the most important factor ever, but yeah, you've got it all lined up. Sid, that's a good question. Any picks on the WNBA guys? Yeah, if anybody has WNBA plays, yeah, please drop those in. Definitely need an assist on that for sure. Yeah, so both teams scored 3+ runs. I think we're going to get there. We just got to get started early. Got to get started early, man. Last couple of days in baseball have been a little tough in terms of runs. Diamondbacks of the Rockies, total of 10.5. Michael Soraka, Michael Lorenzen. 10 basically 10 miles an hour blown in. 64 degrees, 49% humidity. Do what you will with that. Giants and the A's, total of 9.5. Okay. Wind is blowing 20.8. Yeah, that's right. 20.8 miles per hour. 76 degrees, 19% humidity. Okay. Right-handed pull hitters could be in a brutal spot today. I'd be looking to go Oppo. Oh. Is anybody going the over here? 10? I don't know, man. It feels like an under. Dodgers and the Angels, total of 9.5. Dodgers went off. Roki Sasaki, Grayson Rodriguez on the mound. 9 miles an hour, blowing out to left center. 72 degrees, 63% humidity. Good day. What are we going to get from the Angels? Feels like the Angels are kind of, a little stuck at the plate. Sweep coming? Yeah. Yeah, a little concerned with the Angels, but you have hitting there, or you have hitting conditions. Padres and the Mariners, total of 7.5. Mariners minus 163 in the money line. That's really about weather. In that, really. But again, it just feels like an under to me. All right, that was yesterday. Don't look at that. Apologies. I don't know why it didn't load. I'll put it back up on the screen, though. Here's for today. All right, Aaron Judge, plus 230. Jose Ramirez, plus 390. Jordan Walker, plus 430. Brandon Lowe, plus 450. Christian Walker, plus 450. Apologies. We didn't have the graphic all loaded up. Doing what we can. All right, we'll get the picks up here. We'll get out of here. 30 minutes on a Sunday. We don't have any college baseball, by the way. We don't have any. We have one game. I think Columbia. That was all that we had. But we got conference tournaments coming up. We're going to have college baseball all week. It's going to be great. All right. We're going to have day college baseball pretty much through June. It's going to be very great. All right. James Harden over 2.5 threes plus 105. Pistons money line, Thunder money line plus 115. Royals, Cardinals, both teams to score 3+ runs minus 130. Yankees, Mets over 8.5 minus 115. UCLA to win the College World Series plus 600. Georgia Tech to win the College World Series plus 600. All right. Perfect. All right. We'll jump out of here. Again, Adam, when do the brackets come out, AB, for college baseball? Yes, sir. They will come out a week from today. So we'll have, how it'll work, college, I keep saying college. Conference tournaments will start Tuesday. All right. And they're double, we have to check on that too. But yeah, it used to be double elimination, single elimination. Yeah, we'll go through it. We'll line up all the brackets. We'll get it all set up. But essentially, yeah, the brackets for the regionals comes out a week from today. Yeah, sorry. It took me a minute to answer that. I was talking in circles, man. I'm a dumb. All All right, we got the picks up. All right, we're good. Cortez, great show, fam. Hey, great show indeed. Look, I'll get the home runs up too. I'll get that in the video as well. Let me get it with the graphic. I don't know why they didn't load, but do what we can. All right, it's going to be a great day. Everybody, get ready for a lot of baseball and a great NBA game tonight. We'll be live tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern, normal time. But until then, everybody, best of luck. Let's cash these tickets, and we'll see you soon. Thanks.
Who's got it better than us? Nobody!